Yes, gold is turbocharged. There's no question about it. Nobody would deny that gold is bullish. In fact, it's getting a little monotonous to keep saying every week we have reached a new high with gold. So how can you be successful trading gold? Or how can you be successful trading Forex? Well, in this video, the weekly analysis, which I do every Sunday, we will look at gold and the major currency pairs. And if you stay to the end, I will have 3 strong tips for you how you can be successful trading gold and the currency pairs. Let's go ahead and get started with this regular weekly analysis, which I do every Sunday before the market opens on Monday. And this week, starting with the 23rd of September, 2024. And of course, as usual, we will look at the high impact news that's coming out this week. We will look at forexfactory.com. That's our go-to website. And then I will share my profit and loss trades that I had from last week. And of course, I share my pending orders with you. That's the trade setups that I have in place all ready for this upcoming week of trading Forex and commodities. And I do all of this to hopefully help you to make profit with your Forex trading. So let's jump over to forexfactory.com and see the screenshot that I have for you. And again, we have a full calendar of high impact news. A lot of things coming out on the euro, the pound, some of the Asian currencies, the Australian dollar. Also, we have something on the Swiss. So I've highlighted the main items for you. You just need to be sure and check forexfactory.com for your local times and be aware of all of these high impact news items. But this week we have a full calendar. And of course, now I will share my profit and loss that I had from last week's trades. And it's never always profit, okay? You will never hear me say that I have a 100% win rate, okay? If somebody's telling you that, well, run away from them because nobody wins 100% of the time. And I will share my losses with you. I do that always. I'm upfront, very transparent. So let's jump in and have a look at TradingView. And let's see the profit and loss that we had. It was a good week with some things and not such a good week with other things. And starting with the US 30, I had a buy limit on that one. It's the first time I've shared a pending order on the US 30, and that one just took off like a rocket. That one was also turbocharged last week. Okay, so you see I had the stop loss risk to reward ratio here with the take profit, and it didn't even come close to the stop loss, of course. But the unfortunate thing is that it didn't come down and hit our pending order. So this was no trade on the US 30. With the Euro US on Monday, the sell limit did open. It went the wrong direction and then came good on Thursday towards the end of the week, but we only got 15 pips out of that one before turning around and going the wrong direction again. Okay, the odd US, I had a sell limit on that one. It did execute on Monday, but went the wrong direction, so we hit the stop loss on the odd US. And then the New Zealand US was a sell limit. Okay, this one has not hit the stop loss with my risk to reward ratio that I use. If you have a tighter stop loss, then you could have been stopped out on this one, but I'm still holding this trade. I'm likely to cut loss on this one because with the upcoming week, I do have buy limits on the major currency pairs. The pound US, it did execute, okay, but unfortunately this one was also turbocharged during the week, and this one hit our stop loss. The USD CAD was a good one. All right, the buy limit opened on Monday. It went absolutely the right direction. And if you'd have got out of that one at the top on Thursday during the Asian Pacific session, you could have got 78 pips out of that one. And the UJ didn't work out at all for us really until Jerome Powell started speaking. It did open on Tuesday and then on Wednesday during the FOMC, which was extremely volatile. All right, but thank you, Jerome Powell, for your words of wisdom, because that one came right down to give us a profit of 100 pips. It opened on Monday, went sideways on Tuesday, and then during the FOMC, it had hammered down and gave us 100 pips on that one, but you would have had to get out right during the FOMC or just after it got to 100 pips. If you'd have been watching that one, you could have had good profit on the UJ before it went the wrong direction. And of course, we want to finish up with the cash cow for last week. This is the most profitable trade from our last week's trade setups, and it's gold. All right, gold is turbocharged, but we got in on that one. Again, thank you, Jerome Powell, for your words of wisdom. The entry point was from 25.50 to 25.60, a very tight range that I gave you for the buy limit, and it didn't do anything on Monday, didn't do anything on Tuesday, and then it gradually coming down towards our pending order. When the FOMC announced their data, it went straight up like a rocket, but then thank you, Jerome Powell, for your words of wisdom on the economy, whatever it was you said. Gold came down, hit the pending order at 25.50, and then for the next day, Thursday, and then Friday, we saw a grand total profit of 750 pips. So a very rewarding trade on gold, and I hope that you all took that buy limit and were successful with that trade. And now let's look at the pending orders. These are the trade setups that I have in place for this upcoming week of trading Forex and commodities, and I share these with you in order to help you make profit. But remember, this is not financial advice. Okay, I'm not suggesting or recommending that you take the same trades. You can if you want to, but that's up to you. It's up to you to manage your own account, to use good risk management, to plan your trade and trade the plan. But I share these with you hoping that these tips and suggestions will help guide you a little bit in making your decisions for your Forex trading. So let's start off with the US 30. Right, this is a buy limit. It was no trade last week, but I do have a buy limit on this one with the entry price at 41,940. Let's see if that will retrace correct down to our support level here. And then I even have, I'm sharing with you, I don't usually share a stop loss or a take profit, but with the US 30 I will, and let you see how I manage my trades with this tool that is very, very useful in TradingView. You don't have to calculate anything. You just make one click and place it on your chart. This is about a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio with the stop loss at 41,756 and the take profit at 42,495. Then with the Euro US, I have a buy limit on that one, okay, with the entry price at 1.1120. With the odd US, I have a buy limit on that one with the entry price at 0.6780. And with the New Zealand US, I have a buy limit with the entry price at 0.6220. With the Pound US, I have a buy limit on that one with the entry price at 1.3270. And the USD CAD is neutral. Okay, you can see this last week, except for when the FOMC came out, the news were mostly sideways. So there's no clear direction on the USD CAD. And if you follow me at all, you know when I have no clear direction, I would rather sit out the trade, wait and see what the indicators, what the technical analysis is going to tell us, and get good confirmation before taking a trade. And then the UJ is actually bullish on the 4-hour chart and bullish on the day chart. So I really believe that the USD JPY is going to continue its bearish run, which we've been seeing for a long time here, but my charts are not telling me that. Okay, so I would rather wait and see what the direction is going to be. If we've reached, for example, a bottom here and it's not going to go any lower, okay, fine. And then we can plan the appropriate trade. But for the time being, for this upcoming week, no trade on the UJ. All right, I hope that those trade setups will help you to be profitable with your Forex trading. And there are some things that you can also do that will help you. If you don't take my trades, or if you do take my trades, there are mistakes that people make, and I will share with you some things that might help you to be successful. As I promised in the beginning, 3 tips to help you be successful and profitable with your Forex trading. Number 1 is, especially with gold, don't buy now. Okay, don't buy now. It's, the price is so high. It's so expensive, we could say. And just compare it with your regular shopping. What do you do when you're shopping for anything? You wait for Black Friday. You wait for the after Christmas sale. You wait for the Labor Day sale, whatever it might be. You always want to get a bargain. You always want to get a better price. Well, the same thing is true with Forex trading, whether you're trading oil, gold, silver, currencies, crypto, it doesn't matter. You always want to get in at a good price. And right now, as the making of this video, gold is not at a good price. It's too high. So don't buy at these high prices. Tip number 2, plan the trade and trade the plan. Okay, spend a little bit of time doing a little bit of analysis, all right, and then once you've planned the trade, then stick with that. Trade the plan. Let the market come to you. Don't chase candles. Okay, you have to be patient. And planning the trade, trading the plan requires patience. For example, last week I gave you that buy limit on gold. Nothing happened on Monday, Tuesday, and even it was late Wednesday. But once it happened, wow, it was very profitable, very rewarding. So plan the trade, trade the plan. Number 3, use good risk management. Okay, good risk management. Don't put a stop loss and then keep moving it, saying, oh, I need to give this thing some room to breathe. All right, you're going to lose sometimes. Accept the fact that you're going to lose sometimes. Cut the loss. The market will be here tomorrow. It will be here next week. It will be here next month. It will be here next year. All right, just accept the fact that you will occasionally make losses. And if you use the risk to reward ratio of 2 to 1, which I've explained to you in other videos you can find on my channel, if you'll use the risk to reward ratio 2 to 1, you can lose 3 trades out of 5 and still be profitable. All right, so use good risk management. Tip number 3. And finally, a bonus tip, trade small. Okay, trade small. What do I mean by trade small? If you have a $10,000 account and you trade 0.1, that's a small trade. All right, but if you have a $500 account and you trade 0.1, that's not a small trade. All right, you've got to trade according to the funds that you have in your account, and this is what most people won't do. If you have a $100 to $500 account and you're trading 0.1, you're going to blow up your account. Okay, there's no question about that, and it's why most people blow up their account. They overtrade. They trade too big of a lot size for the funds that they have in their account. And you say, Rick, I don't want to trade a micro lot 0.01, and when it goes up 1 pip, I make 10 cents. I get it, okay, but I always say, if you want to increase your profit, increase your lot size. If you want to increase your lot size, put more money in your account. All right, for small accounts, you've got to trade small. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. That's not how Forex works. So trade small and be willing to grow your account gradually over time. All right, I hope that these tips and suggestions will help you to be profitable in Forex. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Be sure and click the little bell so you'll be notified every time I make one of these videos. Until next time, wherever you are in the world, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. See you in the next video.